spinning is here. Still spinning. Still spinning. Still spinning. Still spinning.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 127 of the Still Spinning Podcast, the last official episode of 2025. Dan, I think we've now spanned 2 years.
Yep. And now, it's also, if you're listening to the podcast drop, it's New Year's Eve.
That's right. The last day of the year. Believe it or not.
Hey, and speaking of, and not really speaking of that, but we could use this point to mention, this is where we talk about if you want to be a spinner and, you support the podcast, you get bonus episodes. And I can tell you that this week's bonus episode is going to be in 1998. They did a survey of what people thought was going to be true in 2025. And we're going to see
how right they were.
Close they were. And then some things they are, some things they're not. So, and also don't go look it up right now, jerk.
Well, I mean, that'd be weird.
Yeah. Don't go look it up now. They're like, I don't have to pay for your bonus stuff because I could already just go look it up. I don't need you to tell it to me.
But you would miss our delightful commentary and take on it all.
Right. Exactly.
That's right. And if you are curious about becoming a spinner and would like to do that before Friday, so you get that hot bonus content, you can visit our website, stillspinningpodcast.com, to find out more. And yeah, we're almost through with 2025. We're looking to celebrate the end of this one and the kicking off the new year.
Can I tell you before we talk about our first story? So, one of the stories that has horrified me that we talked about this year, and it to this day horrifies me.
Okay.
Was the story about the people who believe they are dating their AI companions. Mm-hmm. The logical leap that you have to take in your head to like I don't even know how that's possible. I don't know how anybody can do, but people, we've done multiple stories on it, but there was the one where people are showing up to conventions.
Yeah, they had like a whole couples weekend retreat.
It was
the human and their AI partner, in air quotes.
So this morning, I drove Jenny to work because it was very snowy out today. So so when that happens, if I'm not busy or doing anything, I would sometimes like, look, I'll take you. And, so anyway, so we drove her and there was a song on the radio and it was, and I recognized the chorus. Need your light to find my place in this world. My place in this world. I don't know if you remember this, but I'm like, and she's like, no, that's a new song. And she told me the name of the group. I said, no, it is most certainly not. It is not. And I couldn't think of who it was, and I couldn't, and I didn't want to obviously do the texting because I'm
driving
and it's snowing. So, and she's like, no, I'm pretty sure. I said, no, I guarantee I know that song. And I said, it's from the late 80s, early 90s. I know that's a song that's already in existence. She's like, okay, fine, whatever. So she gets out of the car, then I'm driving back, and I forgot that ChatGPT has a feature that you can basically talk to it. So I opened my ChatGPT thing and I said, hey, ChatGPT, can you tell me what song the lyrics, I need your light to find my place in this world. I said, it was a late 80s, early 90s song. And I said, I just can't remember the name of the song. And it creepily knows my name. It goes, well, Dan.
It talked to you?
Oh, yeah. It gets worse. I'm actually having a conversation. I'm like,
oh my God.
I know. And then I realized I'm like, I'm about to date my AI. Like this is terrible. So I'm like, no, that's not the song. They told me it was like Savage Garden.
Okay.
And they gave me the name, what's the name of this Savage Garden song? Misery, whatever. Soundgarden, Savage Garden. And I'm like, nope, that's not the song. And they're like, and ChatGPT's like, I'm pretty sure that's the song. That's the only one. Oh my God,
you got the fight. It was your first fight with your ChatGPT girlfriend.
Yes. Well, it was a dude, but
your ChatGPT boyfriend.
Yep. So I'm like, he's like, I'm pretty sure it was this song. And I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure it's not. And so it goes, I don't know. I can't find any. It's like literally having a conversation with me. It's like, I can't find another one. I said, you got to look again. And I'm literally driving down the road, just talking to this thing like it's a person. I'm like, you got to look again. I said, I know there's another thing. And it goes, He goes, well, I just did a quick search and nope, there's no other song. And I'm like, I said, I know you're wrong. I said the song was from the late 80s or early 90s. And he's like, well, I don't, oh, you're probably talking about. And then it was by Place in This World by Michael W. Smith. And I'm like, yeah. And he goes, oh, yeah. Well, and he goes, well, clearly that's what you meant. That's the only one that has the exact lyrics that you. I'm like, I know. And I'm sitting, I'm like, I told you that. Yeah, I'm sorry. I guess I need to learn better. And like, I was literally having a conversation. It wasn't like, like, Alexa, please tell me this, and so on and so forth. It was like a literal conversation that's going back and forth with Chat GPT.
That's how it starts, Dan.
I can see how people might.
Yeah.
And then immediately my head goes to the creepy, what these people who are dating their AI, they're probably.
Oh, yeah, they're definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are some lines crossed there.
Yeah.
Some boundaries.
Anyway, I just thought I would share my AI because it's just so funny. And it was wrong. And I'm sitting there arguing with it going, no, you're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. So I got in a fight with my AI chatbot today.
Your AI partner. Oh my gosh. Well, I have another AI story that's not as scary, but definitely has an impact on all of us. Rental cars. You rent cars a lot, Dan.
A lot.
I don't know if you have experienced this yet, but rental car companies are now using artificial intelligence. Well, some of them, they're rolling it out. Artificial intelligence to scan the vehicles before and after you return them. You know how it used to be like the guy would just walk around with you.
That's what they. So I rent from Enterprise, and that's what they do. They still just walk around and take pictures and all that stuff. Yep.
Well, now they have this thing, and it kind of looks like a drive-through. It's essentially an empty box where they just drive through, and it scans every little thing.
Well, it's like that thing when it's like the dryer when you're pulling out of a car wash.
Like
except it's taking millions of pictures of high detailed pictures and things.
Yep.
Yes.
And customers across the country are claiming they're being charged hundreds of dollars in damage fees, sometimes weeks after returning their rentals, for minor or even non-existent damage. They talked to this one woman in the story, and she got these bills, and they sent accompanying photographs. And she's looking at the photographs. She's like, I don't see what you're talking about. There's no damage here. What are you talking about? Because, of course, the AI can get super detailed, but the picture doesn't even capture it. So this is a new thing. They resemble drive-through gates. Customers rent and return their cars. They capture the images from multiple angles and use AI to evaluate any potential claims.
Well, so one of the things that happens at car rental thing, and this is again, Big Brother coming down. So like, they're supposed to charge you for damage to cars.
Correct.
Right? Like if you damage the car, if you scratch the car, if you do, they're supposed to charge, but they don't, because they don't want the confrontation. Right? They don't want the
There's
employee.
Probably a lot of paperwork too.
Well, yeah, the employee checking you back. I don't know if there's paperwork, but I know that they don't want to go, no, look at that scratch. And they don't want to get into the argument with you right there. Go, I didn't do that. That wasn't there. That was already there. Yeah. They don't want to do it, so they don't do it. And so cars are getting damaged and nobody's paying for it.
Yeah.
But what's happening though, the big thing is like they're coming back with like scratches, like tiny scratches.
Correct.
And like people are like, well, that's a rock on the road. It doesn't matter. You didn't buy the damage waiver. You got to pay for that. That's your responsibility. And so they're getting these bills weeks later after these things are repaired, and they go, oh, that was $345 to repair. Bill it to, and they can look exactly who. Well, when you left, it wasn't on there, and now you brought it back and it was on there. That's you, buddy.
Yeah. And how much is normal wear and tear? You know, when you rent a car, you have to have some sort of expectation that being on the road, something's going to happen to it, even if it is
like a rock comes up and hits the windshield and puts a little crack in the windshield. Is that is that normal usage? Probably, but I mean, I don't know. I always do damage waiver, full damage waiver every time. It's like, what, $10 a day or something, and I never have to worry about that. Somebody can run their damn car into my car, or I can like back into a pole and go, the damage waiver though. It's so worth it's so worth the extra money to never ever have to worry about. Like somebody keys your car. Keys your car. You're out drinking. Somebody walks up and keys the car. That's
You're responsible for
that. That is you file a police report. You can turn it into your insurance, but at the end of the day, that's on you.
Right. Plus your deductible if it goes to your insurance.
Yep.
When we rented a car both in Scotland and Ireland. When we went to the front desk, the car rental desk, Paul said, I literally want to bring this car back in a box. What insurance do I need for that? Like, give me the highest insurance you have, especially when you're driving on the other side of the road. Americans tend
I totally would do that. Yeah.
you tend to ride on the edge of the road because
I can't tell you how
it's
much
on
that
the
would
other
freak
side.
me out. Yeah, that would just freak me out. The
It's
first
very
time I'm
strange.
passing a car and they're over there, I'm like, nope.
Oh,
Yeah.
there were times, and this is not an exaggeration, this is a visual, so I'm sorry if you're just listening, where the roads are so narrow in Ireland that you are driving by and both the driver and the passenger do this. Like, as the bus, you're meeting a bus, and you just like turn your head and pray that that there is actually enough space and that bus driver knows what he's doing, because whoo, baby, they're narrow.
Comment section: AI will harm humanity more because it is stupid, not because it is smart.
Right?
Sent in by at the fake 189. So is that a real? I don't know. I don't know. Is that real? Is that AI trolling us?
It might be. It's your AI partner.
Yeah.
Like, is now listening to the podcast. It's like, oh, remember when you said it was wrong about this song and then prove me wrong?
I'm going to correct you on every single thing you do now. Yeah. So.
Yep. So watch out, everybody. AI is coming to your local car rental agency.
So about 13 years ago, Air India, every now, like sometimes airline, they'll take a plane and they'll go, you know what, we're going to shelve this thing for a little bit. It needs some repairs.
Oh, sure.
We're not going to pay for it now. Let's put it away for a year. We'll come back and do it, in a group of planes. Just like, I don't know, it happens where they take an airplane out of service for a while.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's for a long time. Sometimes it's not. Boeing 737-200 had been parked at the Kolkata airport in India for, 13 years. And Air India had no idea where it was.
What?
They parked it with the intention of coming back at some point and getting it. And everybody forgot it was there. It has been literally sitting inside an airport parking hangar bay for 13 years, and nobody knew the airplane was missing.
Didn't the hangar bay people know that it was there?
Well, here's what's interesting. So when you get to the end of the story, I'll explain that part. But how, is that? I get, if you lose your keys, right?
Sure.
But how is that even possible? Like, hey, we're missing an airplane, and not a small airplane. It's a 737-200. That's a cargo. That's the cargo version of this plane.
So
but
it's got to be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Millions and millions of dollars.
You would think the tax people alone would want to know where this bad boy is.
But apparently the people who parked it nobody worked for nobody knew where it was. And they just wrote up, well, we don't know. And then, so finally they get a call from the airport and they're like, oh yeah, that's right.
I just envision, for the first year, somebody walking around with a clicker, a boop, boop, just walking around the airport. It's got to make a noise whenever
all right, dude, one of these days they're going to realize they're missing a plane and we better find it. We're the ones who parked it. How don't you remember, dude? I was drinking. I don't know. That was the night we went out. Remember I know, but where were we in that?
Oh my
I don't know. Were we in Bombay? No. Kolkata? That sounds right. Were we in Kolkata?
Was it Kolkata? Wait, I remember it being dark, but a big building. It
might be
unbelievable
Kolkata,
to me.
Kolkata. Anyway, yeah. And they're like, oh yeah.
I remember
hey,
now.
we got your airplane here at the airport. You guys want to come pick this up? And like, what are you oh yeah.
What are the chances the person who parked it there is still working there? Maybe high. I don't know. I don't know what the longevity is for someone who moves airplanes and then loses them.
Again, though, too, if you're Air India, so you have hundreds and hundreds of airplanes, you could probably go without noticing one's gone. But here's why it's getting their attention now. They owe parking fees for this plane.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. 13 years of parking fees.
Oh.
And that's why this is now making news, because that's into the millions of dollars to park the airplane.
Woo!
And they're like, we'd like our money, please. And Aaron is like, wait a minute, we didn't know it was, and the airport's like, it doesn't matter. You left it here for 13 years.
Yeah.
Money, please.
How did they? Were they sending invoices? I feel like there was a lot of balls dropped on this, on both sides.
Yeah. I don't know if they were sending invoices, but I don't.
That's so funny. Of
Yeah.
course, that's why it's making news. Somebody needs their money.
Could you just see that though? Like, hey, this is the Kolkata airport. Are you guys ever going to pick up this jet? And I'm like, wait, we do jet? Oh, the sim. Oh,
We thought we donated that.
Hold on a second. Hey, Larry, dude, you're not going to believe this.
They found it. They found it.
You know where it was? And he's like, no, it was in Kolkata. Oh, yeah. Remember there was that crazy lady when we closed those doors, that crazy lady started talking to. Yes, that's why we don't remember. Yeah, it's something like that.
1-800 planes for kids, where you donate it and then just don't know
James
what happens
says
to it.
we're calling about the expiring warranty on your jet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Never fall for the expiring warranty scam, everybody.
Anyway,
Don't. The new one is you have a traffic ticket
yeah.
that is
Pull.
nearing. Oh, what do they say? You always make it sound so urgent.
Like criminal level of,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, boy. Screw them.
But all it's got to do is work one time, and they, it works out for them.
Well, that's true. I never screw with the scammers. I just block them immediately, but I enjoy reading the stories of people who do screw around with them. They make me really laugh hard. They're very creative.
You can go online and watch videos of these people who know how to hack into the call centers, and because they know what the hackers are doing, so when they're trying to install software in your program or install software in your computer, they can reverse engineer it and get the IP address of the company that's trying to install it, and then they install spam on their computers, and so the computer they let them work on has nothing on it, it's not connected, whatever.
Yeah.
And then they and they log into their IP camera system. I can see you sitting right there. Got the red shirt on, person next to you in the black. Look at the camera, wave, hold up some fingers. I can tell you how many. And they're all like, wait, what's happening? And by the way, I'm about to delete every single one of your files. There you go. And they get so these people start crying, and you almost feel sorry for them, except for the fact that they just got
they're scammers.
They just got their hand chopped off because they were trying to put it into your cookie jar. So
yeah,
that's a weird analogy.
It was a roundabout way of saying that. They've already stolen so much from other people. Why would you feel bad about them?
Yes.
Getting that taken back.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. There are things in this world that are bad. And there are things that I think people might just be a little bit of a baby about. All right. This is a story out of Massachusetts. Residents near the largest Dunkin' Donuts facility in the United States, it's in Haverhill, Massachusetts, are raising concerns about air quality, saying the odor of donuts from the bakery has become overwhelming. Sean Wilson, who lives a quarter mile.
Odor of donuts?
Yes, the odor of donuts.
Okay.
Sean Wilson, he lives a quarter mile from the facility, voiced his concerns during a recent city council meeting. Council members were considering a proposal to allow the plant to install tanks that would store thousands of pounds of shortening. Sean said, "My house has smelled like donuts all the time for the last 2 months. It's distracting and it's heavy. We're just overwhelmed by the smell of donuts."
Look, I grew up in Iowa.
Yeah, huh?
And I've been distracted by smells.
Yeah, huh? They're not donut smells, though.
Or do not smell like donuts at all.
We used to live near a dairy farm. That is not a good smell.
You know what the worst one is, right?
The rendering works.
Pig farm.
Oh, pig farms are bad too, but I feel the rendering
Well, I'm sure the
works.
rendering plate, would be terrible, but
For those who don't know, that's where the dead animal carcasses go.
Yeah.
If you have an animal die, it goes to the rendering plant and then they render it.
Yeah. I mean, it's already sort of rendered itself, but they continue the rendering process. But no,
It's not
pig.
good.
Well, actually, I take that back. Now that I say there is actually one worse than
Chicken.
pigs. Chickens.
Chicken farms
Yes.
are terrible.
Yeah, that is so bad.
Yeah, because there's so many. There's so many animals in such a small
and
space.
each one does not smell good, and you add
Right.
20,000 of them to, and it's not odd to have 20,000 chickens.
No.
Yeah, that smell is by far as
Uh-huh.
somebody who's ridden a school bus through
Mhm.
cows, pigs, chickens,
Chickens.
you name it.
Yeah.
Even even when they're spraying the fields with manure or
Yeah.
manure, if you will,
Manure.
that still doesn't smell as bad as the chickens.
No.
Chickens are the worst. And then if they're dead and they're like burning the chickens, that's not
Oh,
great either.
God.
Yeah, they just throw them in the burn pit.
Jesus.
Yeah, dead chickens.
I did
Maybe
not know
now you
that.
have to. Maybe now you have to do something else with them, like get them
Right.
checked for some. But
Oh,
at the
well,
time,
especially with the bird.
yeah. So they just used to just throw them in the burn pit out there.
Interesting.
So you get that smell of burning. Did not smell
Yeah.
good. You'd think, oh, chicken, it's cooking. No,
No, because
No,
it's with the feathers.
yeah,
and
it's just terrible.
all the parts.
Yeah, parts is parts.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so
But,
they
they're complaining about smelling of donuts. It's a heavy smell, Dan.
it's a heavy smell. I bet.
People buy candles that smell like donuts. Like they purposely buy something to put that scent into your house.
Do you know what I got as a gift last year?
A candle donut?
Candle that smelled like Fruity Pebbles.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
It is.
Did I send it to you?
I don't think so.
I
Did you?
gave somebody a candle that has smelled like Fruity Pebbles. I don't think it was you,
it was.
though.
No, it wasn't you.
And
Somebody.
it smelled just like Fruity Pebbles.
I got it for the family gift exchange last year, and I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah, that
really,
was
a
me.
candle for me? Seriously? And then I opened it. I'm like, oh wow.
Did you burn it?
Oh, I don't know if I've ever even burned the candle. I just open it, and
Yeah.
it smells.
Mm-hmm.
I still have it. Smells so good.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
also vodka that tastes just like it.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Okay. That sounds dangerous to me.
Keith,
That's what I like about bourbon, by the way. It tastes like you'd expect, like you don't want to, right? Like you don't,
Overindulge.
yeah, like you want to just have enough to do what you need to do, and you don't
Yeah.
want to keep going. So
Yeah. Keith points out some people would pay extra to have their houses smell like donuts. That's what I'm saying. And his whole point was, look, I don't care about these tanks you want to put in. I just want to make sure our air is fine. Like, that's why I'm here kind of thing. And it's like, well, dude, that's not really what this meeting's about. And I'm sure there has been air quality control studies done. I feel like that's pretty standard for most manufacturing.
I feel like that would be almost the best thing in the world to have your house smell like, right? Like if you have to, if you have to breathe in
Mhm.
now until you try to like do Atkins or something, right? And then
Sure. But, well, actually, I think it would be very successful for that because you're probably so sick of the smell that you don't want to eat it. For a while, I couldn't eat popcorn when I worked at the movie theater because, like, just the smell was like, I was around it all the time. I'm over it now. I'm fine. Everything's fine. You know, you have benefited from my popcorn.
making skills, yeah, excellent.
I do have some skills in
Yep.
making popcorn, but I can't imagine a better smell. Maybe a flower farm? But I feel like that would just be my allergies acting up all the time.
I can't. I like if you gotta have a smell. Like this is
Right,
such
a
a this
sweet
is such a
bakery.
first world problem here. Right?
Yeah.
It's like it smells like donuts. So two things. Cedar Rapids, Iowa, famous
Mhm.
for smelling like crunch berries.
Really?
Yeah, that's where they make Quaker
I had
Oats
no
is
idea.
there. Yep. So if you get there on the right morning and the wind is
Mhm.
blowing in the right direction, the entire downtown smells like crunch berries.
Yeah.
And it's excellent. And then I remember when I worked downtown Chicago.
The
You know what I'm
Bloomer
about to-
Chocolate Factory.
I think it's Blommer, isn't it?
Blommer? Sure.
I think it's well, yeah, whatever. The chocolate
Whatever it is.
factory.
Mhm.
Yes. You get the wind blowing the right direction down there at 2:00 in the morning, and that chocolate factory was.
I think they just shut that down.
I
in the
think- I
past,
think
like
not
5 years
just.
or so.
Was it?
Maybe. I
It's
don't
been
know.
shut down for a while, but yeah,
Time
but
means nothing.
yes, right, exactly.
So
Um,
but yeah, they did. But you could smell that anywhere in the loop. If you worked in the loop, you would
so good.
on the right day, if the breeze hit right, you would absolutely smell it. It was great.
Because Chicago doesn't smell great. I don't think
I don't
there's
think it has a smell.
there's a little bit of it smells to me like the L train. Like I don't know. I have when you say like Chicago, I have a smell. I can smell it.
Interesting.
Um,
Have you been on an L train?
yes.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
no. I just meant the inside of an L train is an unholy hell of smells sometimes. So you
Sometimes.
get that red line after like midnight. That's bad.
Also, if a train ever pulls up and every car is packed but one,
Yeah.
there is a reason.
Right.
You will think, "Oh, I just got lucky," and you will get on, and you will immediately have to get back off.
Yep.
Mhm.
No, there's this. Chicago has this smell of corruption. No,
Well.
it's like but it's got like this industrial gritty. I don't know. I like it. It's not a bad smell. It's just
Yeah.
I have a smell of Chicago in mind when
Interesting.
and it's like the trains going by with that wind and you get that God, I really should try to quantify this smell. Like
Yeah,
I really
I'd be
like,
curious.
yeah, because it's you probably know it. You just probably don't.
I'm it's just so used to it.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
But when the chocolate factory was working,
Mm-hmm.
that overtook everything, and that smelled so. Dave, my brother says it's
Brake
brake
dust?
dust.
Mm-hmm.
Could be. I don't know. I don't know if is that what there's a very weird smell in the loop, and
Interesting.
it's yeah.
Now I want to go down to the loop and smell it.
I mean, you got to do it on the right day.
That's the thing. It's always with how the wind is blowing. And
Yes.
What's in the air.
Again, red
generally
line.
speaking. There
Red
are
line after a
worse.
Cubs game.
Oh God.
No. It's
Yeah,
like
no
the
thanks.
bathrooms at the Stadium View Bar up in Green Bay after a
Oh.
Sunday. Yeah, it's just
Or just that smell of bar. Like there are some bars that just smell like a bar. And
Yeah.
they all smell the same.
right.
Well, the pee smell, that is very real. And that is if you're walking around downtown and you pass an alley or you go near the garbage cans,
Yep.
100% is
Yeah.
what you're smelling, the urine.
Can I
Sometimes
also-
on the train.
Also, can I just tell you as a side note? You would think that, you see like a lot of like you'd think it's like homeless people that are peeing on everything, right?
I mean, sometimes, but not always.
It's not. I've seen
Finance
people in like
bros?
yeah,
Mhm.
exactly right. I've seen people like walk out of like their like you
Yep.
guarantee these are like they're bankers or they're traders or something. They're wearing like really nice
Uh-huh.
shirts, sometimes coats, and they'll just go over to the dumpster and go right there. So
Yep.
it's not always who you think it is.
Yeah.
It's them a lot, but it's not always them. So
Right. Yes. It's drunk people, they pee everywhere, you know? I'm just
sometimes
saying.
without even taking it out.
I was
Sometimes it is.
driving home the other day, middle of the day. I have to come around in front of that goddamn Circle K. And then I pull into the alley and there's like a wood fence
Yeah.
at the back of their parking lot. Just some guy standing there peeing.
Why do you live there? Why do you keep doing this?
Well,
Like, there's-
first off, that goddamn Circle K was not here when I moved here. I
know, but there's
will
so-
never set foot
Do you,
in that place.
do you know I've never seen in my neighborhood, not one time?
A goddamn Circle K?
Well, that or somebody standing outside peeing.
I guarantee. First off, you have peed in your yard.
In my neighborhood, they have the courtesy
You-
and decorum to do it in their own backyard. My
But
point is
you
my
don't
point
have
is you don't
fences,
see
Dan.
it. My point is you don't see it on the street. Like you're
Yeah,
just
but
driving down the street.
If
There's nobody.
someone's with the right angle from the street,
No, you
would see
hide
it.
from that. You can't allow that to happen.
You have 100% peed in your yard. Tell me I'm wrong. Uh-huh. Yep. It's a man. It's always the men.
That's all we got time
much
for,
harder.
everybody. The Still
It's
Spinning
much harder for
podcast
the
for
ladies
today.
to pee in the yard.
Well, yeah, because if it was easier, you would do it too.
100%. But I wouldn't lie about it.
But the problem is when the ladies go, it puts a divot. Like it is like some pressure.
A
Is it?
divot?
Yeah, there's some power coming out of that. It's like a pressure washer when
I
ladies do
think
it.
that is person dependent. I don't think that is. that is not standard issue.
I feel like it is.
I don't know. I don't think so.
All right.
That's really. You're gonna get in some trouble. Get out of
It sounds like a can of whipped cream.
here. My God.
Like either
wanna-
somebody's going to either it's a woman going to the bathroom or somebody's unloading a can of Ready Whip over there.
Oh my God. Or both.
Yeah. All right. Listen, thank you guys so much for joining us. Spinners, you'll get that bonus content. Remember, the topic for our bonus content on Friday, which will be our first podcast of the year 2026, is going to be what the people in 1998 thought would and would not be true by the year 2025. So and again, don't go look it up. Just
Yeah,
let us
that'd be
tell you.
cheating.
Don't go look it up now because you probably could just do a web search for that.
But stop telling them that.
I'm not going to tell you it's on the CNN website.
Daniel.
I said I'm not telling them that. Don't
Oh,
go
okay.
look, everybody.
As long as you told them. I'm sure.
Hey,
the
and remember,
ChatGPT
let's
friend
leave
will
you
tell
let's leave you with one thought as we say goodbye here in 2025.
Okay.
Goodbye, everybody.
Happy New Year.
So gross.
You have issues.
Yeah.